we're off.
And we're off. And you go.
Alright, what do we do here?
So we don't do our intro.
No, we've already done our intro.
We've done our intro. So now it's just, hello. How are you?
I'm good. This week,
This week,
we're talking about...
we're
We're not mirroring each other
No.
here. This week,
This
we're
week,
talking
we're
about
talking
meditation.
meditation.
You looked at me like I should say that at the same time. Like,
I kind of did,
Yeah.
yeah. I kind of nodded like to be like,
meditation.
See how much better that sounds?
That was really good. So this week, you were meditating
Yeah.
for the last
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks.
Every
yeah.
day.
Yeah. Well, I missed a few. My aim was twice a day for 2 weeks to see would that transform my life.
Jeez, that was a fucking big expectation. Like,
Yeah, I don't know why. Now that I say it out loud, I don't know why I aimed for twice a day.
yeah.
But I got once a day at least every day. No, I should just say
Did you
I
get
did
once
it
a day?
once a day every day. Yeah.
Sure then, like, that's what somebody when he did it every day, you're like, nah, I missed a few days. Like, if you said, which did you do?
No, I did it every day, but I didn't always get the twice a day.
Oh, sure, that's fucking grand. Like,
Yeah, okay.
so how
If
long?
I had just not mentioned the twice a day, it just would have been impressive.
Yeah, like you did it
I
every
would've
day.
just done it every day.
How long did you do it each time?
It varies. So I did some long ones if I felt bothered and felt like I had time,
Right.
or if it was kind of like, oh shit, I forgot to do it, then I just picked like the very, very short ones. But
But how long is long?
the longest I can do is 10 minutes.
Okay.
That feels very long to me, to be honest. But even like, I have been kind of dipping in and out of meditating for like over a year, I think,
Okay.
using the Headspace app.
Yeah.
But I can be a little bit of like a crisis meditator,
Right.
that I'm just like, oh, I feel grand, I don't need to meditate. And then if I feel stressed or anxious or something, I'm like, fuck, I need to try and meditate now, meditate this way. And it's like, it doesn't work like that to just do it just when you're feeling stressed and just being a crisis meditator. That's really loud.
I know. I should have just left it open.
Why did you need to take a drink?
What do you mean? Why does anybody need to drink water? Like, why did I get to say I'm fucking thirsty? Like,
Right, okay. Please hold while Gary takes a sip.
oh, that's nice.
ASMR. So, yeah, bit of a crisis meditator. When I started to write out all these notes and just think about it at the beginning of these like 2 weeks and everything, I started to realize how much I do need to meditate. Because when it comes to meditating, I can put a bit of pressure on myself. So I can kind of think like, Jesus, I am terrible at meditating because I can't just switch my brain off and just be zen. Do you know? And then I kind of start to get a bit caught up in that thinking while I'm meditating. And
Well, hang on. Say that again. So you are putting pressure on yourself before you meditate
yeah,
about potentially not being good at it
yeah.
before you do it.
And when I do meditate as well, I'm just like, oh my God, I keep getting distracted by my thoughts. I keep thinking of other things.
Like what?
And just like, I'm like, I can't wait for this to be over.
Jesus. Right.
No, do you know what I mean though?
Well, kind of. I actually kind of like it. I enjoy meditating in a way. Well, it's just the way you feel after it.
Yeah.
Like at the end of that kind of 10 minutes, I always try to do 10 minutes. At the end of it, I'm just like, especially before bed, it's perfect before bed because you're just completely relaxed. And even if, like, whenever I started trying to meditate and stuff, I was always thinking, oh yeah, I need to completely not think of anything now for these 10 minutes other than just completely focusing on breathing, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But that's not possible. Well,
Yeah.
maybe it is. I don't know if it's possible, but it doesn't seem like it is. It kind of, it makes you realize how much bullshit pops into your head
Oh my God.
at any given second. Like,
Yeah, it's ridiculous. When they're like, try count 10, like counting your breaths. and my brain could be gone somewhere else by the time I've reached 5 or 6. It's just like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Such a short attention span.
yeah.
But one other thing that I had written down was, I really wanted to say that I find meditating difficult, especially at the beginning, and even though I've been doing it for like a year on and off, I still find it kind of hard, because I often find that when you're listening to a podcast or a video or something about meditating, it's all these experts that are like, have mastered it completely and are like, it changed my life, I can meditate for fucking 2 hours a day or whatever, do you know? And you don't often hear about the fact that it takes a while to get going and to get into it. So yeah, I just thought important to mention that
I still like,
fucking hard.
how many minutes in total have you got on Headspace now?
1,500 and something. I only checked it yesterday.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, why? What do you have?
2,500.
Oh, you fucker.
Yeah, I just got up to it there today. But then I always do the 10-minute ones. And to be honest, like as well, on and off, but like everyone anything I've ever seen on it is like, yes, I meditate in the morning and in the evening, and people who do it for like an hour and all of this kind of stuff. And like, I don't feel the life-changing benefits. I don't know, is it a result? Like, I think if I'm meditating, it's usually when I've done other good things as well. Like, I've got up early and then I've been like, oh, I've got time to do a couple of things now. And then I'll, you kind of have those good days where you do a couple of things that everyone says are fucking amazing for you. And yeah, meditation's part of that. So I never really know, like, if I'm in good form, is it as a result of just that? Or is it, like, I don't know. Everyone talks about these life-changing benefits of meditation, and I don't really feel like things have changed that much.
No. But going back to the numbers there of like the 2,500, that's one thing I don't really like about Headspace is your stats, and like, because it says in it how many days in a row you've meditated, and I'm trying to not look at that anymore, because there's been times that I've gotten really obsessed with that number, and then I'm just trying to meditate so that I don't lose that streak.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Like, obviously that's why they did that, and it works really well. But I get kind of stressed out with that, and I just kind of fucking hate it.
Yeah, but I think that's a common thing in apps to just gamify it.
Yeah, that's true. And
just make it
works.
Yeah, it works really well. I really like that.
Yeah, I don't love that. I don't thrive with that. I kind of just panic. That sounded so dramatic.
Really dramatic, yeah.
But I do.
Right. So, in summation,
yeah,
you did it on and off. You meditated every day.
Yeah.
The longest session you did was 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Shortest session you did?
3 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I did it on Headspace. So I think we've mentioned Headspace already here now.
Yeah, let's hopefully they pay us for this.
Yeah. Lol. I did it on Headspace. I have a year's subscription, which was like €40 or something.
Yeah.
And I did a mixture of like the courses and the singles and whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I will go into that again. But I first just was thinking, like, maybe let's just talk a little bit about why would you bother meditating at all?
Yeah.
And kind of what is it?
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
So according to Headspace, which is just going to be mentioned quite a few times, meditation isn't about becoming a different person, a new person, or even a better person. It's about training in awareness and getting a healthy sense of perspective. You're not trying to turn off your thoughts or feelings. You're learning to observe them without judgment.
Oh shit, was that written by the main man, Andy himself?
Andy
Puddicombe.
Yeah. So it's not about exactly what I do be worrying about. It's not about turning your brain off. It's about being aware of your thoughts and not like reacting to them too much or something like that.
Okay.
Kind of.
When you say something like that, it's like, right, you've kind of done the research, but also kind of still don't have a clue.
I'm trying to paraphrase what he said there.
Okay,
but,
yeah.
It was really well written.
That makes sense. Like,
I can't say it any fucking better than that.
Yeah. No, that does make sense. So it's just being more because I think I've read that before. That it's just about being aware of how you're feeling.
Yeah. And not judging it. Just kind of sitting there and letting it be.
Just being zen.
Just being so fucking zen.
Just doing what Buddha does.
Yeah. That's all it is. Just be pure zen.
Yeah. Simple.
That's it. And I really liked this definition when I was researching it. Do you know the guy Mark Manson that wrote the Not Giving a Fuck
How to
book?
Not Give a Fuck,
Yeah. He said, if your mind is a muscle, then meditation is a way to take it to the gym.
Oh, nice, Mark.
Yeah.
Marky Mark.
Now I say it out loud, it sounds really lame. But when I read it, I was like, yes, Mark, I love that.
I don't think it's that lame.
But yeah, basically just like those brain training games that you used to have on like the Nintendo DS. That's what meditation is in modern day.
Did you have a Nintendo DS?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Played like Nintendogs.
That sounds so shit. Like, what else did you play?
Mario Kart.
Jesus, I didn't know
Nintendogs,
that.
Mario Kart. That was maybe it.
What age were you like when you had this?
I don't know, like 13.
Like 22.
Oh, like a teenager. And my sister had it as well. And you could chat on it if you were close by. So we used to send each other messages.
While you were
in our
sitting.
rooms.
Oh, okay, right. I thought you
Yeah.
were sitting beside each other.
No.
Messages on what? Nintendogs?
No, Nintendo DS chat or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. But hers was DSi, so it had camera, so you could take selfies.
Oh,
We
before
loved
was that
that.
before cameras like were on iPhones?
I don't
and
know,
things like that?
actually. No. Yeah, it was before it was common because I still had a digital camera at the time.
Oh,
And we thought it was
Jesus.
a big
Nintendo
deal
are
taking pictures on the DSi.
ahead of the curve.
Yeah. Right.
Right,
I
Jesus.
sounded
Where
like-
you sound so like
Under pressure.
yeah. No, it's relax. Hey. Bit
I
fucking
just
zen
feel like
here.
I'm explaining this terribly, but sure, look, maybe we should have done a fucking meditation before this. Right. But we hear all about meditation, okay? And you fucking always see it on Instagram, YouTube, all of these fucking gurus like Tony
Robbins.
I was going to call him Tony Hawk. Who's
No,
that?
he's a
Skateboarder. guy?
skateboarder, yeah. He's like your other like idol.
Oh,
Tony
yeah.
Robbins and Tony
And
Hawk.
Tony Hawk. All of these lads, basically, they're like, yeah, you should be meditating every single day, change your life kind of buzz. But I wanted to look into like, does it actually work? Is there actually like something to back that up, or is it just kind of anecdotal?
Like scientifically backed up.
Yes, exactly. Back to Mark Manson, he had a whole blog about meditation. No.
Hang on a minute. He has a blog
On
about
meditation, not anxiety.
But does he not just have a general blog?
Yes.
And this is part of it?
Yeah. So back to Mark Manson's blog, he has one article about meditating and about the benefits and everything.
Okay.
So, and he has it like thoroughly researched and loads of like links to the studies. So I trust it. Do you know that kind of way?
Yeah.
So numerous studies using MRI and EEG, don't know what that is, have shown that regular meditation practice can actually rewire the neural patterns in the brain. So it can stop your brain being triggered by something and going straight to fear or panic or stress and rewire it to go to a different emotion instead through lots of meditation practice.
Different emotion like fucking
calmness or happiness or just zenness. Lots of these studies have showed that it can reduce stress and anxiety. But the main thing is it has like an accumulative effect. Is that the word? Cumulative. So you can't just meditate once and expect yourself to feel less stressed.
Okay.
It's a build up. So a lot of these are done over 8 weeks. So like 2 months to see the real differences.
Like meditating every day.
Yeah.
You could keep going like.
I was just going to say, should I have done that and then we record the
Well,
podcast?
like you did fail considering you didn't do it twice a day and you never told me that was the plan.
Sorry. Also, people who meditate and took part in these studies, on average, sleep better, have lower heart rates, lower
Hang on now.
blood pressure,
Okay, yeah.
and get sick less often.
Oh, Jesus. I wasn't expecting the sick less often.
No, me neither. So it can have a positive knock-on effect to your physical health as well. I think it's from being a bit less stressed and being more calm.
Yeah.
It can boost your immune system, apparently.
So less stress, more success, like.
Yeah, exactly.
They were right all along.
They were. I know it's kind of boring to read out these fucking study topics and everything, but researchers from Johns Hopkins University, which I've heard of before, so I think it's a good one, found general meditation programs helped ease psychological symptoms of depression, anxiety, and pain or physical symptoms related to stress. So, yeah, that's it.
It's kind of anticlimactic, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
sorry, that's not it. So out of the study that they published, over 8 weeks, participants reported 46% reduction in depression symptoms.
how the fuck do you measure that, like?
And 31% reduction in anxiety. I don't know, they probably just have to fill out questionnaires to see how their mood is or how their mental health is, and see if it's improving. And this is all compared to a control group that didn't meditate.
Okay.
And
what did they do for the 8 weeks?
They didn't do anything, I don't think.
Just went about their lives.
Yeah.
So they went in, signed up to a study group, and they were like, just don't do anything, come back to us in 8 weeks.
Probably.
How did they not know? Like, surely they would have thought I must be the control then if they're not asking me to do anything.
Yeah, surprisingly, they didn't go into a lot of detail about the control group.
Yeah.
Like how it was for them.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
don't
I don't know.
But another thing is that meditation can increase the amount of grey matter in your brain. So grey matter is the area of the brain responsible for emotional regulation, planning, and problem solving.
Okay, so more meditation, more grey matter.
More emotional regulation, more planning, more problem solving.
Planning? You've emphasized that word twice now.
Have
Planning.
I?
Yeah, you're like more planning.
Oh, that's just how I speak.
Yeah, but I mean, like, when you say planning, is it just that, like, you're better at organizing as a result?
I think it's just like humans have the ability to like plan ahead and look ahead into the future.
Okay,
that, animals don't have.
Yeah.
So I presume.
Okay, so
it's just about the future.
Cool. So you can plan better.
Yeah, you can be good at planning,
Right.
like parties and stuff.
Okay, cool.
What also popped up was that through meditation, the amygdala in your brain, which is I think that's kind of like your panic center, the thing that like reacts to stress. That's kind of like the monkey part of our brain. That can shrink over time from meditating.
Oh.
So it can become like a less kind of strong or powerful part of your brain after meditating, which sign me up. Love the sound of that.
Yeah. So it's
like would you shrink it down to be gone eventually?
I don't know if you can do it. It's not like your fucking appendix. Like you're just gonna get rid of it. So meditation can increase your grey matter.
Yeah.
Reduce your amygdala.
Shrink your amygdala. Yeah.
So it's basically the more you meditate.
Yeah.
The more, I don't know what point I'm going to make here. It's
the better you are at regulating your emotions, and the less reactive you are towards stress, fear, anxiety, all of those things. And the better you sleep, and the better your physical health.
The more evolved you become.
Yeah, the more smug you become as well.
Yeah.
I feel like
Did you feel very smug after your...
Oh my God, you wouldn't believe how smug I
Really?
felt. Yeah.
When did you meditate during the day?
In the morning, mostly, unless I forgot about it and had to do it just before bed. But when I was researching meditation and everything, what kept popping up is like how meditation has become such a big trend now, and it's just like the media is heavily saturated with Getting too warm.
Right.
Okay. So meditation has become a complete trend, and I feel like it's becoming more of a normal part of the general media that we consume. Hence we're doing this podcast about it, just to figure out, should we bother? Calm and Headspace are the two main kind of meditation apps, and I think they've had a massive like surge in popularity because of the pandemic, and people are at home and feel like they should be doing these kind of things to better themselves. Calm is worth like $1 billion.
Is it? Fuck.
Yeah. And Headspace is worth over 200 million or something like
What?
that. I thought Headspace was way bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Headspace for life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
there are
what we
two
always
types
say.
of people in the world: people that use Calm or people that use Headspace.
Jeez, I didn't think Calm, but maybe did Calm get investment or something?
What I think it is Calm have so many celebrities on board voicing their meditations.
Okay.
You actually wouldn't believe it.
Shit. Right. Oh, like who's?
I was just going to tell you.
Who's
So, out of these, which celeb would you rather have reading you a bedtime story?
Oh.
So those are the ones they do. So there's Harry Styles, LeBron James, Kelly Rowland, Matthew McConaughey, Idris Elba, Cillian Murphy narrates Ireland by Train. Kate Winslet, she reads Thomas the Tank Engine, presumably for kids.
Right.
And yeah, that's it for
That's
Calm.
it for this little guessing
No,
game.
I think there is more on Calm, but they're kind of the most famous ones, are the ones I thought you would know.
They're the celebrities that I'd know.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's one that was on it that I wouldn't know?
I can't remember. Why would you ask about the ones I thought you wouldn't know?
I don't know, because I'm
Why
wondering,
would
like,
that
why
be?
do you think you know them so well? Like, and I wouldn't know them. But yeah, I probably wouldn't know them.
Okay, which celebrity would you rather read you to sleep?
Probably Matthew McConaughey.
I was thinking Matthew
got a cool
McConaughey as
voice,
well.
yeah.
Very cool voice.
You were no way were you thinking him. Who were you thinking?
I was
Just
thinking
go on.
Cillian Murphy.
Of course you fucking were.
Narrates Ireland by Train.
What
Love
does
the
that
sound
mean?
of that.
Like,
It's going around on a train talking about Ireland.
I don't think you love the sound of that. I think you love the sound of Cillian.
sound
And Cillian, if you're listening, I'm after you, man.
Yeah. But Harry Styles has a bedtime story that he reads, and like the whole app crashed and their website crashed and everything last year when they uploaded it because people are so obsessed with it.
But he sounds like a bit of a dope, doesn't he? Like,
No, he doesn't.
oh,
He's got a lovely voice.
does he?
Gary, yes.
Sounds like a good
Millions of
singing
people.
voice, maybe. But
No, he's got a very nice. When's the last time you heard Harry Styles?
I've seen him in an interview before, and I
Yeah.
remember thinking, geez, he's quite dull and boring.
No, he's not at all. He's so not. But yeah, millions of people would disagree with you.
Okay.
And
Sorry.
his sleep story is like his bedtime story is one of the most popular.
Who's your second then?
I don't know. I just can't cope with some of them for some reason. I'm just like, why does Kelly Rowland need to have a bedtime story on Cam?
I don't know what she
Who's
sounds
that
like
for?
to talking. Like, was she on?
She was in Destiny's Child.
I know, yeah, but like, I don't know what she sounds like to talk.
I don't really either, but
I
that's
think
why I would be like,
Idris
I
Elba
can't
might be
hear it.
good.
yeah, but I'm fucking sick of like hearing him
Oh,
or seeing
fucking
him on the
Sky all
Sky
the time.
ads.
Yeah,
I
that's true,
just
actually.
can't
Yeah,
deal with him.
Fuck off, Idris.
But Kate Winslet reads like kid stories, I think. But I feel like she would have a good voice as well if she did adult ones.
Yeah.
So
Kate, if you're listening,
try a few of the
start
adult
doing the
ones.
adult one, please.
Yeah. And I don't know who started including celebrities first, Cam or Headspace, but Headspace have some celebs on there as well.
Yeah.
So they have something similar now with Kevin Hart. Have you seen that pop up in the app?
Yeah, but I saw that pop up and I kind of thought, like, is Kevin Hart just trying to get back in? He was kind of like, wasn't there like shit going on with Kevin Hart for a while?
Yeah.
Or Headspace just like taking in the celebrities that need to like make a better name for themselves.
I don't know.
Who else was in Headspace?
So Kevin Hart is the only one that does like he does funny pep talks, and the idea is around laughter being the best medicine. I haven't listened to them. Maybe I should have for the purpose of this podcast, but
Because you're not funny, isn't it?
yeah. but I don't like to laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say they're kind of good. I would give them a go, definitely. But what Headspace have done, which is kind of different, which I do like, is that they've collaborated with lots of different musicians to create like focus music. So John Legend is there, Hans Zimmer is there. Like they're two massive musicians.
They're big names.
And the rest of them, I didn't really know. But I've listened to their playlist. It's just like 60 minutes of like no vocals, just music for focusing, and I think it's class.
Did you listen to the Hans Zimmer one?
Yeah, the Hans Zimmer one just makes
really
you feel
good.
like you're in a movie.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, so they're both kind of trying to push the celebrities as much as they can to get popularity for their apps, and they both have TV shows, Calm and Headspace.
Jesus, what the fuck? Like I didn't realize Calm did. I
Yeah.
saw Headspace on Netflix.
Yeah, Calm had a HBO series last year.
What? The
Yeah.
fuck? Like what? Like
I'm not sure. I didn't watch it.
like in
But-
saying that, we walk past? Was it like a Calm shop or something in an airport?
I don't know.
I thought we walked past something and like I don't know, maybe it was just a shop that was branded with Calm everywhere, or was it like a shop?
What would they sell in the shop?
Fucking no idea. But I remember walking by thinking, Jesus, there's that Calm app again. There's that old
What?
Calm thing again.
You can just sit there and someone like reads a live meditation.
Yeah,
to you.
Kate Winslet comes in, sits all the kids down,
Oh my god,
starts to read their
dead
story.
handy.
Yeah.
But yeah, HBO did the Calm series, and Netflix did the Headspace one. So the Headspace one is like all animated and they're kind of orange branding, and they got signed for a second season for next year.
Did you watch?
Yeah, I watched a bit of it.
Was it good?
I was more kind of sitting down to be like, I want to watch a show, and then like it talks about meditation, and halfway through it, then it's like, okay, let's meditate, and it's like, no,
not now, Andy. Please.
I did my meditation. I just want to sit and hear about like what meditation is and stuff, and maybe they go more into that as they go further in the series. I watched 2 episodes.
Oh, Jesus, you watch? How long are the episodes?
They're only like 20 minutes, and I skipped through the meditation part. So 5 minutes.
How long is the meditation part?
I don't know.
Right. Okay.
Why are you asking me such specific questions?
Because I'm just curious. Like I haven't seen because I saw it pop up.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, geez, I must watch that. I thought it would be more of like a, I don't know, like documentary or something.
So did I.
Yeah.
But I think if you are in the mood to meditate anyway and just want to watch something kind of calm, like that actually might be something nice to watch before bed.
Maybe
It is a relaxing thing to
But
watch.
I can't imagine sitting down to meditate with a load of other people in the room. Like imagine we sat down with
No.
your family and we're like,
In the
right, let's
sitting
watch an
room.
episode and we'll all meditate at the same time.
That would be fucking so
That'd be
weird.
fucking.
But how many people didn't realise that's what it was and just sat down together, and then it was like, okay, close your eyes, and it's like,
Looked at each other and just turned it
No.
off. Like
Yeah.
surely they can see that, like in the analytics that it just.
yeah, what point it's just turned off.
Yeah.
That's it. That's life for Andy Puddycombe. So that's all my research. Oh, the only other thing I had was, how did I get on for the past 2 weeks?
Okay.
So-
Well, how about just before we jump into this,
Yeah.
that we have just a short little game
Yeah.
based on the name Andy Puddycombe.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
So tell people who he is.
Andy Puddycombe is I think one of the co-founders of Headspace,
Yeah.
which obviously we've mentioned, I don't know how many times now.
Good for you.
Good for you. He is a funny name, but he's formerly a monk,
Yeah,
and I think that's where he learned all his meditation trade.
exactly.
And then I think he was doing it like as a business in the UK or something. Like literally going
Yeah.
around to different places. And then someone said, let's make it an app, Andy Puddycombe.
Yeah.
And he said, go on, do an imitation of his voice. Okay.
Okay, let's begin.
Oh, Jesus.
You might be sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
No, I changed to Australian there.
You did, but that is what he said. Right, so you ready to play this?
Yes, can't
Okay.
wait.
Really?
I'm so excited.
Sounds like you're taking the piss.
No, I honestly can't wait. This highlight of the day. That sounded even more.
That sounded even more sarcastic. So I've written down a couple of words,
Okay.
right? And each of these words either relate to, in the spirit of Headspace, a well-known Andy, pudding, or comb.
Oh my God.
Right.
Love that.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm going to say the word. You have a bit of a think about it.
Okay.
And then let me know, do you think it's a well-known Andy, pudding, or comb?
Okay.
Okay, so let's start off with an easy one. Figgy.
That's a well-known pudding.
Figgy pudding. Nice.
Oh, really got some figgy pudding.
Exactly.
Never actually had figgy pudding, but love
Well,
the name.
I don't know what it is. It's just like Christmas cake, like.
I think so. I don't know.
Right. Fine tooth.
Comb.
Nice.
Woo.
Okay, good. You're doing really well.
Yeah, 2 out of 2.
Okay. Cheshire. Is it a famous? Well, not famous, but like, is it a well-known Andy, pudding, or comb?
Cheshire. Cheshire pudding. Sounds
Yeah,
right to
that
me.
is right. Why did you say that?
Oh, I don't know. I was going to say Andy, and then it's like Andy Cheshire just doesn't sound right.
No, it sounds like a shit
Cheshire
name.
pudding.
I kind of thought it could have sounded like a comb, a Cheshire comb.
It could sound like a comb.
That's
I
what I
didn't
was
know there was
hoping you'd go
that
for that,
many
like.
types of combs.
Hey, there's a lot of combs out there. Do you know what a Cheshire pudding actually is?
No.
It's basically like a Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, just from Cheshire.
I think so, yeah. I don't
Right.
know what the story is. I don't know who had it first, like.
Yum.
Sean.
Sean.
Yeah.
Andy?
No.
Famous Andy?
Guess again.
Famous comb.
Yeah.
A Sean comb.
Do you know who Sean Combe is?
Oh, P. Diddy.
P. Diddy! That came up. I was like searching famous combs. And then he came up. I was like, what the fuck?
Sean Combs.
Sean
yeah.
Combe. I think he's the most famous of all the
The
combs.
famousest of all.
I didn't realize Combs was a second.
That's a good one.
Second name.
So I'm 3 out of 4.
Oh, I wasn't keeping score.
Oh, I am.
Fucking
I
hell,
better
right,
fucking
okay.
win a comb or an Andy or a pudding at the
Yeah.
end of this.
Oh fuck yeah! I never. I have a comb in the bathroom.
Class.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
Right. Tapioca.
Tapioca. Pudding?
Yeah.
It just
Kind of-
sounded like food.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Lamellophone.
Oh, fuck. Lamellophone. A comb?
Yeah. I thought you were going to say Andy after Andy Lamellophone.
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah, no. We'll go with 2 more.
Okay.
Circus. Serkis.
Andy.
Fuck, right. How do you know who that is?
No, but is that right?
Yeah.
I'm on a reel at this game.
Is it a circus comb? I was trying to think, like, could a circus be a pudding? Could it be a comb? I kind of thought, yeah, it could be one of those 2 things.
It could. I was gonna go a comb otherwise, but
I wish you went with a comb. I think you've got most of these right.
I got one wrong.
Do you know who Andy Serkis is?
No.
He is the guy who plays Gollum in
Oh,
Lord of the Rings.
right.
Yeah.
A random one.
Yeah, very, very random. A syllabub.
Oh fuck. A pudding.
Fuck it, yeah, that's a pudding. I kind of thought syllabub, that's not an Andy, but it could definitely be a comb. Like,
This is just stupid.
it's such a shit game, I know. But I
What
kind
a
of thought
sentence.
a silly
Not an
game
Andy, could
for
be
a
comb.
silly name.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
kind of what I was thinking.
Very good.
Okay. 2 more, and then
2 more,
we'll call
right.
it quits because it seems like you've got like pretty much every question
This
right.
is a good
Except for
boost
Sean.
my confidence.
Sean Combs threw you off.
Oh yeah, that did.
Pennsylvania Dutch.
Pennsylvania Dutch. Andy?
Andy Pennsylvania Dutch.
But that's not a pudding or a comb, surely.
It's actually a pudding. Fucking
What?
delighted I got that now. Yeah, it's
Okay.
also called hogmaw.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's a pig's stomach, and they turn it. I think they use the stomach as a casing filled with like potatoes and sausage and stuff, and it's called like a pudding.
right.
Pennsylvania Dutch. Fucking yes, delighted. I was thinking
Okay,
this is too.
okay.
This is way too easy. Last one,
Right.
clotey.
What?
Clotey.
Clotey. Clotey comb.
Clotey comb. Clotty is a pudding as well.
Ah,
Yes, fuck
yeah.
Clotty. It's a traditional Scottish dessert,
Oh,
either called clotty or clotty dumpling.
that's good.
Thank you.
Nice. I loved that game.
Yeah, you
I
were
was
calling the fucking shit a minute ago, but now you're mad to play with your friends.
No, it was silly. I'm mad to play with my friends.
We're gonna get your family in here now and be like, lads, who wants to play? Is it an Andy pudding or cone? Okay, thanks for taking the time.
Nice.
to play that
Loved
game with me.
that. I was unreal at that.
You are good.
Woo.
High fives.
High five. Right. So, how did I actually get on?
How did you go?
How did it fucking go?
Yeah.
So, I missed a few of the twice a day, of course, but got once a day.
I really do we need to discuss next time in depth what it, because I know this time we were just like, okay, yeah, you're gonna meditate. That's your thing.
Yeah, maybe we should just stick to once a day, which
Yeah.
is kind of what it should be. I don't know why I did twice, but sure, look, I'm an overachiever. And I think the last 2 weeks kind of helped change my relationship with meditation. It sounds
shit.
really cheesy,
Yeah.
but it did, because everything I was saying at the beginning, like I can be a crisis meditator, I can go in and out of it, all of that. But for the last 2 weeks, it's just kind of made me realize those things and take a bit of a step back, realize I was putting pressure on the meditation to be fucking, I have to be perfect at meditating, and just doing it and just not really having any expectations on it. And that's kind of the first time that I've had that. So that was really nice. So I've enjoyed it way more the last 2 weeks, I must say.
Nice.
Yeah, which is really nice.
When did you notice that?
I noticed it because I kind of sat down to think about it like in the first day or two. Yeah, literally in the first day or two.
Jesus, well,
I just kind of had this conversation with myself. I'm like, no, I'm putting too much pressure on this. I was thinking to myself, like, oh, I'm not a person that's good at meditating. Just like people always say that. They're like, I just can't switch my brain off. I just can't, whatever. And it's not about being really good or bad. It's just about doing it. It's something it's a skill that you practice. It's like learning a language or something. You can't just start and be unreal.
I think that seems to be the way forward for fucking anything new that you want to try. Like,
yeah,
that you just need to fucking keep doing it and get better. But I kind of thought you were going to say, yeah, it took me about 7 days or a week, or because you know the way sometimes you hear people talk about all these big benefits and you kind of think, yeah, well, you've been doing it for a year, like, so when in that year did you figure out, oh yeah, this is actually starting to help? Because if you can do it for like a day or 2 days, I don't know, like if I really get if I can really directly tie feeling good to that, you know what I mean? So
yeah, and I'm not tying feeling good to that. I'm just saying my perspective or perception, I don't know which one is. Do they both mean the same thing?
Yeah, I think so. They obviously mean different things if they're like different words.
But my perspective, my relationship to meditation changed, or I just changed my mindset a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's not that within a day or two or within the last 2 weeks it's changed my life. It's just I've just changed the way that I kind of meditate or the way I think about it. So what I started doing which is the one I hit pretty much every day, was I started to meditate in bed in the morning as a way to wake up and kind of ease myself into the day. So I always thought in the past, like, if I did that I'd just fall back asleep, but I don't.
Same, I definitely would have thought that.
No, I like get up and then like just go to the toilet or get a glass of water or whatever. I get back into bed, put a few pillows behind me so I'm kind of propped up a little bit, get cozy again and do a meditation, and it just kind of sets me up for the day. Because you know when you open your eyes and you're just like, right, okay, I need to do this and this and this, and you start working, I need to do whatever, whereas it just kind of stops you in your tracks a little bit before you kind of get carried away with all of those things, and just you're like, right, I'll just take a breath, and then you're going to do all the things anyway, but at least this way you're a little bit calmer doing that.
Do you find your look at me like turn your heavy, like,
can you believe it?
Yeah, do you believe that? Do you?
Did I just sell you on that?
Well, I would think I was kind of sold on it before this.
Yeah.
Anyway, but do you think then you've noticed a difference in your mornings over the last 2 weeks in comparison to maybe your mornings before those 2 weeks?
Yeah. I think in the last few days, yeah.
Oh.
In the last few days as well, I started making like a cup of tea or a coffee and putting it down beside me so that when I finish the meditation, open my eyes, I can just have a tea or a coffee in bed.
Yeah, that's nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that
it's
sounds
lovely.
Really good.
It just feels like, it gives me this feeling of like, oh my God, I'm being very good to myself here.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Mm.
Do you know?
And yeah, I know what you mean.
There's just something so cozy about it.
And where does the smugness factor come in? Like when cause I can kind of sense that off you right now looking at you.
Smug.
Yeah.
You wouldn't fucking believe.
Do you walk away from it when you get out of bed being like, oh, I am the fucking best for getting
Yeah,
that
I'm
done.
just like, Jesus, I have achieved so much. Win the morning, win the day.
You never said that.
Never.
Never.
No, but look, like it just gives me a nice feeling that I've done something nice for myself to start off the day. I don't know if it has a massive impact in how my whole day goes.
Yeah.
But it just gives me just a nicer feeling in the morning. So I'm sure that has a knock-on effect, like a positive knock-on effect throughout the rest of the day. It's just a good way to start, just to be like, right, there's something ticked off.
Yeah.
And like, I
Do you
just
find
woke up.
as a result of doing that you're more likely to follow other good habits? Like,
Yes, that's it. Yeah. That is the good knock-on effect, I think, because once I've done that, I'm like, okay, I have achieved one thing. Why not just journal now or do something else?
especially if it only was it the 3-minute ones you were doing?
No, like I did a mixture. So I have written down here, I did some, so they have courses and stuff in Headspace. So I did like the basics course, which I had done before, but you can just dip back in and out to any of the ones you've done before. I did them. They have some ones about like kickstarting your morning. There's some meditations that are specifically designed for your morning, and I think that's the same in all meditation apps, no matter what someone is using. And then if I woke up and felt stressed or something, then I did one of their SOS meditations. So they've short 3-minute for if you're overwhelmed or stressed or whatever it is, and just one of them. Because if you're stressed, it's like, I don't want to fucking sit here now and like just fucking wallow in my stress, basically. You know, so it's like 3 minutes is plenty.
Yeah.
To just kind of just take a minute to breathe. And one that I tried a couple of times, which I hadn't done before, was the mindful eating.
Oh yeah.
One. Because yeah.
But is that one of the ones, because I know they've got a couple where it's like mindful walking, mindful this, mindful that.
Yeah.
Is it a case that you should be eating while you're doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly. But didn't love that. I like to watch something when I eat.
Yeah.
But apparently it's better for you to really focus on your food and enjoy it and have this mindful experience. But no, that's not for me. I want to watch fucking Are You the One or
So shit.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or something.
Something crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is my type of meditation.
Yeah, something crap that's going to make you not think that much anyway. So
Exactly.
yeah, it is a little bit like...
It is, yeah.
Definitely not the same.
Yeah, but that's kind of it.
So...
I think the morning meditation is something
That's something you're going to continue
I'm
doing?
going to continue.
Fucking nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've been not that consistently, but I bought the year subscription last year in January, and I'm really glad I did.
Yeah.
It's just nice to be able to kind of dip in whenever you want. And I think I meditate a good few times a week now. Like, I sound really smug now, don't I?
Yeah. No, I'm just jealous of your 2,500 minutes.
Oh, I'm so fucking happy with that. That's because I don't be doing like the 3 minutes or anything. But I do completely get sucked into the you've been meditating for your run streak. I think
Yeah.
And the one thing that I've noticed differently as well is because I'm flicking through these different courses, I don't think he says any more at the end of it. Maybe with some of the older ones he does, I'll see you again tomorrow for blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Because like there's so many fucking courses that you're like, Andy, I might not see you tomorrow. Like I might be going to a different course, and then like we're talking about fucking procrastination or focus.
Yeah.
And yesterday we were talking about fucking anger or stress or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So, and it turns out being the same fucking thing anyway. So it's
it's quite similar for the most part.
But don't say I'll see you tomorrow for the exact same thing, Andy, because I might be in a different class.
You don't know, Andy.
You don't know.
You don't know.
You fucker.
And so you can choose most of the time if you want male or female voice. I don't
Have
know.
you listened to the female one?
Yeah.
I think they've added someone else in now as well.
There's a few more people. I don't know if it's like that on the other meditation apps, but I presume so, that you can kind of choose your narrator.
Did you do?
I prefer male.
Yeah, I prefer. Well, I've never really veered from Andy. Big fan of him.
Oh yeah, okay.
Even though he does have a ridiculous name. But there's another British girl.
Yeah, there's Eva.
Eva, that's it, exactly. And I think they've introduced someone else. But have you done any of the group meditations?
No.
I always see that popping up and I'm like, what would this be like?
I always see that it's like 80 people are waiting to meditate together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the point? Like,
I don't know. I wonder, is it like a live meditation?
You're already like on camera, like a Zoom.
No. I don't think so. No, I mean, is there someone reading, like speaking live, saying the meditation live? And it's just like a different type of meditation if you've used all the ones in the app.
Yeah, I wonder, does that, like, what fucking difference does that make? Like,
I don't know, but do you think anyone has ever got through all of the meditations on the app?
all of the courses.
Yeah.
There's a lot on them now. Like,
there's a lot.
I don't know if they would have gotten through all of them, but like maybe at the start there was very few. But actually, how long is it around? I don't. Kind of talking about it like I've been there from the beginning.
Yeah, this will be really annoying for people to listen to if they haven't. If they don't use
Headspace, yeah.
Eek. Whoops.
Yeah, well, look.
Yeah, anyway, not going to check that.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's been around for a while.
Yeah, I don't care either.
I don't fucking
Fuck
care.
off, Headspace.
Yeah.
Class. Well, look, I think we've learned a lot today.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing your research.
No bother.
Thanks for guessing incorrectly on 3 questions.
I think, 3 or 4.
Sean Combs for life.
Yeah.
So we're both going to continue to do it. This has been useful.
Yeah, so with the very important question of should I bother, I'm going to say yes.
You're going to
100% yes.
Okay, yeah.
There's some like scientific research there to show the benefits of it, whether you do it for that reason or to just kind of give yourself a bit of self-care, just to have a little bit of a kind of 5-minute time to yourself, whatever. I think it's worth doing.
Smugness factors through the roof.
I know. I also think that if you don't like meditating or if it's not for you, I think that's okay as well. I think you can kind of meditate in other ways, like, or you can be mindful in other ways, should I say. Like you can like go for walks and be very present in the walk and like pay attention to your surroundings and your feet, like touching the ground and things like that. So, or doing something creative like painting or drawing. I think those are different forms of like mindful activities that maybe aren't meditation if you don't like that. I think there's other ways to get the same benefits.
Nice.
As a meditation expert, I say that.
Now, after 2 weeks, you've got your fucking certificate. You're just, this is so smug now where it's like, look, guys, there's a lot of ways you can meditate.
Yeah, I just, like, some people just don't fucking like it.
Yeah, fair.
And it's like
to be fair, like you were one of those people before.
Yeah.
This whole thing.
Before the last 2 weeks.
Before the last 2 weeks. And now your life has changed. So
yeah, it has changed. Brilliant.
Okay, class.
That's it. So do you want to read a meditation for people to listen to?
Yeah.
Okay, close your eyes.
No, I'm not doing that.
Getting very
we should have done that.
Oh no, that's hypnotizing people.
Yeah, we'll talk about hypnosis. That could actually be another one.
Oh yeah.
Hypnosis, yeah.
I don't want to be. I have a fear of being hypnotized.
It's the first time hearing about.
Yeah, I have a strong fear, so maybe you should do that one.
Okay, well, let's put that down on our list of to-dos.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Yes, thanks very much, and happy meditating. What What a stupid thing
That's
to
a
say.
shit way, but thanks for listening.
Right, good luck.
Good luck to you.
Bye.